One day, you will look back at the very thing that broke you and realize it built you. One day, you will stand tall and whisper to yourself, "Thank God for the pain. Because right now, I know it hurts. I know you feel like the world has turned its back on you. I know the nights are long and the tears have become too familiar. But listen to me. Pain is not your enemy. Pain is the soil where strength is born. Pain is the fire where character is forged. And though you may not see it today, every wound has a purpose. Every setback is pointing you towards something greater. You wonder, why me? Why must I carry this burden? And the answer is this: because there is something inside you that cannot be awakened any other way. Because there is greatness that only pain can bring to the surface. The people who rise to change history were not spared from pain. They were shaped by it. They were strengthened by it. They were anointed by it. And so are you. Right now, what feels like a curse is carving out your destiny. What feels like punishment is actually preparation. What feels like the end is only the beginning. Do you see it yet? Do you feel it yet? The very weight you despise today will become the crown you wear tomorrow. One day, the tears you cry will become the rivers that water someone else's hope. One day, the scars you hide will become the stories that heal another broken soul. One day, the pain you thought would bury, you will be the reason you rise higher than you ever imagined. But you cannot quit now. You cannot throw away the process just because it hurts. For the pain is proof that you are still alive, still breathing, still chosen for something greater. There will come a day when the doors open. There will come a day when the pieces fit. Afraid, there will come a day when all the nights of crying will finally make sense. And on that day, you will not curse the pain. You will not despise the struggle. You will lift your hands and say, "Thank God. Thank God for every single trial that made me who I am." So, don't be ashamed of the valley you're walking through. Don't be embarrassed by the battles that left you scarred. The valley is not your prison. It's your classroom. The battle is not your defeat. It's your preparation. I want you to hold on, even when holding on feels impossible. I want you to believe, even when belief feels like a stranger, because the darkest nights produce the brightest mornings, because the heaviest burdens create the strongest shoulders. One day, the very people who doubted you will say, "How did they make it?" And you will answer, through the pain. One day, those who mocked your struggle will stand in awe of your strength, and you will say, "It was the pain that made me unshakable." Don't despise this season. Don't curse the ground you're walking on, for even the thorns are proof that something beautiful is trying to bloom. You may not understand it now, but one day you will. You may not see the purpose in it now, but one day you'll look back and weep with gratitude. You may not feel strong enough now, but one day you'll discover that the pain was never meant to destroy you. It was meant to reveal you. So walk forward with courage. Stand tall in the middle of the storm. And know this truth: what hurt you today will heal you tomorrow. What broke you today will build you tomorrow. What you hate today, you will thank God for tomorrow. Because one day, yes, one day, you'll look back at all of it and realize the pain was never punishment. It was the path. It was the teacher. It was the doorway to the destiny waiting for you. And when that day comes, you won't just say, "I survived." You will say, "I was chosen. I was strengthened. I was transformed." And with every fiber of your being, you will say, "Thank God for the pain." My friends, listen to me. There is a strength inside of you so deep, so powerful, so unshakable. Yet you will never discover it while life is easy. You don't find courage when everything goes right. You don't discover resilience when the road is smooth. You don't uncover greatness when the sun is always shining. Strength is revealed in the storm. Strength is born in the fire. Strength is uncovered in the struggle. It is in the moments when you feel like you cannot go on that something rises in you that you never knew was there. It is when you are pressed, when you are stretched, when you are pushed to the edge. That is when you discover the depth of who you really are. Comfort hides it. Ease covers it. But struggle reveals it. Think back on your life. The times you thought you would break, those were the very seasons that made you. The nights you cried yourself to sleep, those were the nights that shaped your spirit. The battles you thought you could never win, those are the very victories that gave you your strength. You didn't become stronger because everything worked in your favor. You became stronger because everything worked against you, and still you rose. You see, comfort lulls us to sleep. It whispers, "Stay here. Don't stretch. Don't move." But struggle awakens us. Struggle shakes us. Struggle pulls out of us gifts courage and endurance that would have stayed hidden forever in the shadows of comfort. So when the struggle comes, don't curse it. When the weight is heavy, don't despise it. For the very thing that feels like it will break you is the very thing that is building you. Yes, it hurts. Yes, it is exhausting. Yes, it feels unfair. But inside of that struggle is a version of you so powerful, so bold, so unstoppable that the world has yet to meet. One day, you will thank God for the nights you thought you couldn't make it. One day, you will thank Him for the tears that carved rivers in your soul. One day, you will look back and realize every struggle was a teacher, every pain was a tool, every setback was preparation for your destiny. So I tell you tonight, don't run from the struggle. Don't hide from the storm. Walk into it with faith, with courage, with unshakable hope, because the struggle is not your enemy. It is your revelation. Struggle reveals strength that comfort hides. And one day, you will rise with the scars of battle, and you will say with all your heart, the struggle made me who I am. One day, you will look back at every tear, every scar, every sleepless night, and you will see what you could not see before. You will see that the pain was never meant to end you. You will see that the pain was the doorway to your purpose. Because right now, in the middle of it, pain feels like a thief. It feels like it's robbing you of joy, of peace, of hope. It feels like punishment, like life has turned against you. But I came to tell you tonight, it is not punishment. It is preparation. It is not a dead end. It is a doorway. Every purpose is born through pain. Every destiny is discovered through struggle. Every calling is revealed through fire. And though you cannot understand it now, the very thing that hurts you the most is the very thing that is shaping the person you are meant to become. Think about it. If life was always easy, would you ever grow? If doors always open, would you ever learn to knock? If people never left, would you ever learn to stand alone? It is the pain that teaches. It is the pain that strengthens. It is the pain that refines. One day, the people who see only your success will never know the nights you cried. They will never know the weight you carried. They will never know the battles that nearly crushed you. But you will know. And you will whisper to yourself, it was the pain that led me here. It was the pain that gave me purpose. You see, pain forces you to ask the questions comfort will never ask. Pain makes you dig deeper, reach higher, believe harder. Pain awakens something inside of you that would have stayed asleep if life had been soft and easy. So don't run from it. Don't despise it. Don't curse it. For one day you will look back and say, that pain was the key that unlocked my purpose. That heartbreak, it made you compassionate. That rejection, it pushed you toward where you truly belong. That failure, it taught you how to rise stronger than before. Every painful season was building you, shaping you, molding you for the life you were meant to live. And though you cannot see it now, trust this truth. One day you will. One day you will connect the dots. One day you will understand why it had to be this way. So hold on. Stand tall in the storm. Keep walking through the fire. Because the pain is not the end of your story. Pain is the doorway. And beyond that doorway is your purpose. One day you will see it clearly. One day you will understand completely. And on that day, you will not curse the pain. You will thank God for it. For the pain was never a prison. It was always a passage. It was always a doorway to your destiny.